A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Richardson looking to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this. Like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Kamara up the middle. And some room to work. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Smash.
Slot man moves right.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 17. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneers.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown Raiders! From 10 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right.
19 tight, 19 tight.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Richardson back to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19
An audible here to get a new look.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. This one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing them back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Richardson going to move him around. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60, trap 60.
Now it's Richardson. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
19 right. 19.
Richardson looking to throw this. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
60. Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
They'll try and throw for it, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know